Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody this evening? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my new strategy for my dividend portfolio. I recently joined the group on Discord, um, and I didn't know about a stock that is going to be a very hefty addition to my portfolio, and that stock is called Misty. So basically, with my current dividends, I will be doing a reoccurring dividend on Round Hill, which would be $1 a day for each trading day. Another one on Round Hill. That first one's called QDTE. So that will give me about $251 uh, more in that particular stock. Another one I'm investing in is called um, QDTE. Now, why is that set up wrong? You'll invest $53. What? No. Every market day. Uh, XDTE will be another dollar a day investment. The next one will be RDTE, which is another dollar a day investment. Realty income, that's going to be another dollar a day investment. I don't know why it's not saving properly. So realty income to be another dollar. Nasdaq is going to be another dollar a day investment. Well, this is all these extra stocks like Nasdaq, realty income are just going to be portfolio maintainers, so I don't get a margin call. As I explained in another video, same thing with Franklin. Um, UDIV is that one. That also pays a dividend. They also pay dividends. So I'm going to explain this strategy, go over all these different stocks. Victoria Capital Holdings. Now this is a growth one, but it also pays a dividend. So it grew by 95%. So we'll see how that goes. So Apollo Management, another one. So I have a lot of backups. Vanguard, um, VU, Schwab, SCHG. I like SCHG more than I like SCHD, so I went with SCHG. Uh, and WiMAX. WiMAX, I'm going to continue to add $1 uh, a day in my portfolio. Now this is going to change. And last but not least, uh, will be Misty. Okay, so I was actually talking to a whole bunch of other people. And I says the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to divest my risk on my portfolio to grow it. Um, they're they were asking me, well, why don't I just sell my whole portfolio and then I'd go that route? Uh, but I don't want to sell anything. I think I just want to develop into it. And my portfolio, the reoccurring dividends are based off of the reoccurring investments are based off of the dividends I currently make. I'm not trying to add more money into the account, um, but I want to grow this way. So this should help me protect myself against NAV erosion, maintain my income. So basically, I've already used margin. I have another $4,000 coming into the account that will go into WiMAX as well. Um, and then from that, I'll see how much of a difference that was going to make. And then if we go back to my, so this is going to give me $4,518 uh, the first year. I'll have invested $4,518 off my current dividend portfolio. So with that being said, Misty's also going to be paying a dividend. All right, so that's going to be paying off margin. So let me explain this a little bit later. So I'm doubling my account initially. Okay. Misty's paying off my margin. I'm growing my account with my weekly dividends. So let's go to my other. Uh, Let me go over my portfolio with you guys. So I have YMAX. I have 371 shares of YMAX. Right now, with this current week's dividend, so I get 300 and. So we open up the calculator. 374 times. What was it? 24 cents. 0.24. So I get $89 from that. So when I add more shares to that, I should get about around 160 if it's this current mark. But I have it set to calculate based off of 12 or 13 cents a share. So I would do about, let's say I can get about 600 shares, and we bid about 12 or 13 cents. We'll go with 13 cents. That's $78. All right, I'm good there. Now we organize it to go. Next on my list is QDTE. Right now they've been paying a decent dividend. I don't know if they're going to continue to pay at the 80-cent range. I don't think so. I think that was just a end of the year dividend increase due to lots of profit that they had extra. I am going to continue growing this one. As you see, it's going to be growing at $1 a day, so $7 a week. So 7 times 4, so a half a share a month. So we're looking at. I don't know why my microphone keeps on turning off. So we're looking at about 6 shares a year in QDTE. Realty Income, probably looking at 5 shares a year with Realty Income. Also, that is also being increased. That dividend that comes from that is just going to pay towards the margin. XDDTE, same thing, paying towards margin. RDT, everything is paying towards margin, except pretty much those round YMAX and QDTE. So basically, what my plan is, all right, at the end of the year, my margin should be all paid off. My account should be a lot higher. A lot higher. It should be at around $20,000, maybe more. $20,000. I'm gonna say maybe between $20,000 and $25,000. I then can borrow margin against that. I'll borrow another $25,000. I'll drop it. I'll split it up between YMAX, QDTE, XDTE, RDTE. All right. And then what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go back to my recurring investments after I figure out how much I should generate based off of 13 cents a share. Based off of 13 cents a share. That's what I'm going to be basing it off of. It's 13 cents a share. So then I'll go back to my reoccurring, and I'll look at this. I'll be like, well, can I increase it? I think I should be able to at least triple this. All right, so I should be able to triple this, and I'll double Misty. So instead of doing $18 a day, I'll do $32 a day, or something like that. $34 a day, I think what it is. So it'd be $34 a day. So if I do $34 a day, that will increase this to $9,000 a year. All right, so I'll have $9,000 a year invested in Misty. All right, so with $9,000, let's see how much that is. So Misty's at, or what's Misty at? Right? 30. Let's just say $31. So $9,000 divided by $31 is 290 shares at the end of year 2. So at the end of year 2, I have 290 shares. I times that by $3 a share. All right, that's $870 a month. Then I times that by 12, which would give me $10,451. Now, that's just paying the margin off again. So I already have that money. The margin's paid off again. Good deal, right? So now we have no margin again. And then the other thing is, I'm increasing these other ones. So I'm thinking I'm going to have at least 1,000 shares of between all of them. So let me go look at the stocks again. All right, so I think I'll have about 1,000 shares between all three. All was it one, um, two, three, four. So let's just say I have 1,500 shares by the end of the year because of the dividend. Because I'm going to use the margin. Always use margin. It won't work without margin. So I have 1,500 shares between all four of those. So 1,500, and we said we're going to base the daily investment off of 13 cents a share. That gives us $195 a week to work with. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 stocks that were. Wait, no, hold on. We have 12 stocks. So we divide. So we find out what. So how much are we normally investing? Hold on. This math might be a little awkward. Let's see here. Shares. Let's go with this again. So there's 12 stocks. We invest in. So we go back to reoccurring. We have 12 stocks. So one. So that means $11. 18 plus 11. Sorry, run calculator. 18 plus 11 is 29 times 5 is 145. We have to make 145 with the current portfolio, and which we will do. We're at 160 something right now. So all right, so we're gonna figure out what 11 of so 38%. 38%. So 38%. Okay, so we have to remember that 38%. And now the other one is 52%. 38. Oh man, my math is horrible today. 100 minus 38. 62%. 62%. All right. So now we said we need we're making $195. So 62% of 195 means $120. $120 divided by 5 equals $24.18 a day. So this would go up to $24.18 a day. Now, and the other ones would go up to 28% of 195. 54 divided by 11 divided by 5. Actually, they wouldn't even change. They would be the same. Only thing that's going to change is that doesn't make any sense. Oh, maybe I'll change it. We'll see. I might increase it by a quarter for the safety net. So right now it's 38%, roughly 70%. So 30-70 on building up my Misty account. I'm going to do this for 2 years. We'll see how it goes. Next year it'll be 9,000, and then we'll continue to go from there. We'll use margin again. We'll double up the weekly investments. We'll base it off that. We'll build Misty again. We'll increase this, and we'll just keep on going from there. Now I don't know if this will work. I do think it's a pretty safe strategy to build. and then I think once I get to 1,000 shares of Misty, that's when I'll stop investing in Misty. Some people say I should go for at least 5,000 shares of Misty, but I think 1,000 shares is pretty good, and then I'll focus more on everything's going to go for it. So my weeklies are all going to go for at least 1,000 shares. So that's the main goal. Misty, I'm going to go for 1,000 shares. I think I can do it. Um, Realty income needs to be 1,000 shares. That's a give me. I need to figure out how to get to 1,000 shares in that one, but I think I can do it with Misty. So we're gonna go from there. So after year one, we'll be at so right now we are at what, $8,000 a year. We're at I'm at $8,000 a year currently. Right now, adding Misty, I should be, my portfolio should go up $9,000 roughly by the end of the year. With that being said, I'll make an extra $400 a month, $500 a month. We'll see what happens. But the goal is to get $3,000 a month in 5 years. So I think this is a good strategy. I'm not going to add any more. I'm going to try not to add any more stocks. I think I have a pretty broad investment plan going on here. So it's looks pretty promising to me. I think I can make it work. If not, I'll just have to reevaluate the portfolio. I think I am safe from a margin call. So according to my to Robinhood, I have enough money in the account to, let me see, why isn't it showing up on here? It's not showing up on here. All right, view more details. So according to Robinhood margin status, I have a $6,515 buffer before I get a margin call. If that's what that means. So that's good. So I can have a little more risk. I'm going to go all in based off of margin. So margin is going to be 100% towards my portfolio. So whatever my portfolio value is, so it's 7,000. I'm going to try to get $7,000 in margin. I'm adding another $8,000. Probably in about a week. I think it clears on the 30th. So we'll see what happens, and we'll go from there, and we'll just make it happen. I'm trying to catch up, so we're trying to get to $3,000 a month. Stay with me. Let's follow this journey. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Everything is good to go. Thank you very much.